My poor granddaughter. When we drive around this city, it's like, oh, I had a murder case here, I had a murder case here, oh, I had a murder case here. Everything around here has a story. Oh, this is T Street. This is where I got mugged. Two guys hit me with something really hard, put 12 stitches in my head, knocked me out, and stole my pocketbook. When I went back to work and I was in court, I remember this public defender coming up to me and saying, "Are you gonna continue to defend people after that?" And I said, "What kind of a hypocrite would I be if I didn't?" Hey, Tom. You cannot believe the amount of discovery they just dumped on us. So I have like 1,000 hours of stuff to look at. They're taking pictures of what they're doing, creating evidence against themselves. It astounds me how scary mob mentality is. It just throws me back to World War II and the Nazis. Oh, God. Gets me upset every time. If there were 2,500 people who went in, there's 2,500 stories. I can't judge until I know this story. Once you decide to accept cases, your job is to stand between the overwhelming power of the United States of America and a single individual.
Hello, everybody. It's your boy, Liberty Dragon, breathing fire to the New World Order. BNTC very soon in the heart of the swamp.
We're patriots. We like fireworks anyways, right?
Another Tennessee resident has been arrested for his alleged role in the riots at the U.S. Capitol. We got Liberty Dragon and his ankle monitor in here in studio to tell his story.
It's the happiest mugshot I've ever seen.
That is a pleasant mugshot.
I got a clear conscience. What can I say? I got a clear conscience. All right, I guess we about to enter Congress, bitch. We ain't playing. Look at all these people. New World Order. You can't have our country. The entire time that I was in the building, there was not even an ounce of vandalism. There was no fighting the police. The real coup was the stolen election. That was the real coup. I'm not a domestic terrorist for all the people slandering, libeling, mislabeling my name. Check me out on my social medias, Liberty Dragon. Have an exuberant evening. Ching. Ching.
Excuse me, Queen Empress Overlords. May I ask your opinion on a red hair dye? It's supposed to be patriotic, so you know what I'm saying? Because I'm Liberty Dragon out here breathing fire to the New World Order, so, you know. Y'all been having a good day so far?
Can't complain. It's nice weather today.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that. If y'all want to check out what I'm doing, my Instagram is not Liberty Dragon.
Jack is a unique individual. To come to Washington in support of Trump and not even be registered to vote, that seems a little nuts to me.
I don't trust government. There's been too much abuse of power for me to just go along with what they say. It's the reckoning. People on both sides, they see what they want, and they don't see what they don't want. January 6th was an amazing day. I've never seen so many people in one place. It was crazy. And then the next day I found out it was more violent than what I had thought. So, yeah, maybe it wasn't as amazing after that.
Now I have just a few more boxes to go through. These are all Jack. Jack. The older I get, the more I think prisons should be torn down. And very few people should go to jail. Over 40-some years, my ambition was to create justice. People who don't inspect coal mines and the coal mines collapse, I think they should go to jail. People who pollute water, I think they should go to jail. I think sedition and conspiracy to overturn an election, I think those are very, very serious crimes. Leaders who promote disinformation and violence, that to me is scary, really scary. This is Annie's stuff. In all of the text messages, it was pretty obvious that she intentionally went in there to stop this steal. Annie was working with the Republicans. She really thought she was doing a good thing.
I thought going there, I could be a part of history, but I didn't realize it would be the wrong side. This was the most traumatizing moment when the flash bomb went off. I think it really captures the essence of what a dire situation it really truly was. I'm just amazed with how close democracy came to being compromised that day. During the election, I was trying to find something to throw myself into, something that mattered. All of the right-leaning networks and the people that I was surrounding myself with, including my own family, were filling my head with rhetoric that if a Democrat was elected, there would be no place in this country for my child as a white male. My name is Annie Howell. I'm helping the Trump campaign up in Lackawanna County. Anything shady, anything fraudulent, anything suspicious that occurred on Election Day, tell me your story. We were so convinced that there was significant voter fraud. The Democratic Party were all traitors to the country, and we were the heroes.
No more democracy, no more dissent, permanent obedience.
It was like, I should go get a bunch of assault rifles, board up my house, and just stand here and wait for the war to start. Life as I knew it was over.
My kids didn't have the courage to do what should have been done.
After the January 6th insurrection, I was living in fear, knowing what I did. I was willing to ruin my life, risk my freedom, because I thought that they were undermining our democracy. And to find out that that was really just somebody's imagination, it angers me. This is mostly just my son's stuff. Some of my unfinished artwork is in here. This is my first sketch of JFK. I lost my apartment, so right now I'm kind of in a motel. I've lost countless friends, family. I haven't had any contact, nor do they want to speak with me. The thing that's bothered me the most is the way that this has affected my child. My son's father, he's done everything to use this against me in any capacity.
Phone number. Thank you.
Hi, Robbie, it's Mommy. Call me back. I'm not afraid of being in jail. I'm afraid of not being with my son. I would be very angry at myself missing my son's life because the reason would be so stupid.
Not in a million years thought I would ever defend any of them. But the job of every good defense attorney is to accept the reality of your client and understand how they got to that reality, no matter how misfocused or uninformed they were. I'm looking for where they went in, where they broke a window, where they kicked the door. Let's see what effort it takes to move these. Well, my clients who picked them up and threw them, they said it didn't take a lot of effort. Hey, Jack, are you just waking up now? You took your cat? He follows you as you run? You'll bring me a picture when you... We'll put that in the sentencing pleadings. We had an immediate connect because I have blue hair and he has blue hair.
Well, the first thing I thought was, oh man, she worked for El Chapo's mistress before. Man, I'm in good hands.
Calm yourself down, okay?
Okay, I'm trying.
The judges have made it very clear that the January 6th defendants, they're not being sentenced for their political opinions.
Yeah.
I would just like him to be a little cynical about how he got this information and what made him come to Washington. I want to know if you even bought that book I told you to read.
Honestly, I haven't read anything.
Yeah, I know.
My name is Jack and I don't even need a jail. Oh, I got all the life like I got my soul still. I don't have that much of a community. When I got kicked off of social media, I lost a lot of my friends. I really don't have that many people I talk to. Hey, y'all, it's your boy, Liberty Dragon. It's my birthday. You know I'm turned up. You already know we vibing out here. Hey, y'all, it's your boy.
I believe he has long-term internet addiction.
Hello, hello, my fiery friends.
And I said, Jack, stay away from social media. He couldn't. Hey, I'm just reading over your sentencing memorandum. Did you pick out your clothes to wear in court?
I did. I got it. I have a nice suit that I'm gonna wear.
And no bling, right?
No bling.
And your mother called me.
Oh, yeah? What'd she say?
She's concerned. And she said to tell you she's definitely coming. She's got her ticket.
I'm happy my mom's gonna be there. I don't usually have that much of an opportunity to see my mom, so.
Well, then that'll be good. You can have a reunion anyway, right?
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye, honey.
Thanks,
bye. Bye. He's scared to death. There's a wound that continues to fester. A lot of the judges are really seeking justice for the United States of America. It would be courageous to treat people with understanding and mercy rather than say, I'm going to slam dunk you. Education is much more useful than locking people up and throwing away the key. I give books to my clients. It's not my job to evangelize them, but for those who are interested in looking at their motivations, I have been able to expand my role. I've done this for 40 years and I never had ever been challenged. But, you know, it's always the first time.
January 6th defendants, they're not only being asked to admit their guilt, but their white privilege as well. My lawyer has given me names of books and movies to help me see what life is like for others in our country. People of all colors should feel as safe as I do that walk down the street. You heard that right. Miss Morgan Lloyd was forced to deliver that Soviet-style confession at the behest of her attorney, a D.C. public defender named Heather Shaner.
Miss Howell, do you feel that you understand what you're doing here today and the consequences of this plea?
I do.
How did you feel? Did you feel it went well?
I think so.
Did you understand how friendly and unintimidated you were with the judge?
Yeah, I mean, that's how I was able to go from like a zero to a hero in the Trump campaign in 3 months.
It's a Pennsylvania personality. I have the same thing. When we go to sentencing, we'll practice. You heard the judge go over the statement of facts as to what happened on January the 6th.
Okay.
What has been the vector of change in Annie Howell?
Okay.
From the woman who drove to Washington on January the 6th to the woman who entered a guilty plea. Keep all of that in mind.
How do I go from being so radical to unradical? There is a culture shock for me. After I was arrested, I stopped watching all news and did a lot of self-reflection. I found a way through art to use it as like a form of therapy. I've consumed more knowledge in this last year than I have in my entire life. Heather's been the first person since January 6th that has trusted me. She really wanted to know who I was, not who is this insurrectionist, but who is Annie.
Well, thank you, sweetheart. It's beautiful. You have to come to DC and sign it. Yeah. When did I tell you? When are we going to do the pre-sentence interview? Oh, good, because I don't remember either. Okay, I'll go look in the calendar. Wait till Jack sees how big I am. Hello.
Hey, how you doing? It's so good to see you.
Ching, hey.
What the hell does ching mean?
You know what? That's my catchphrase. It's the sound of my teeth shining when I smile. Ching.
The judge definitely is going into the courtroom to be like, we're gonna banish him because he deserves it. I'm sure that's what she's thinking.
Just, you know, tell her the truth. You say, I'd like you to know a little about who I am and what made me the impulsive man who went into the Capitol on January 6th. I made those videos and I said provocative things, not because I wanted to see an insurrection, but because I thought I would get a couple of followers.
I just made a mistake, not a danger to society. So that's the best thing I can do is just speak from my heart, like you said, what's on. And I think that will be enough.
I hope so.
Take this off for now. All right. Mom, you got everything?
Yes.
It's hot in here. Or maybe that's just the warmth of our friendship. Ching.
Well, who is Jack, Your Honor? Is he a political seditionist? Or is he a young man who is essentially an entertainer? He is not a political activist.
Are you nervous? Mom?
Yeah, I'm nervous. I beg the court to sentence Mr. Griffith to a period of probation with restitution and community service. All right. Good luck.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Is my lipstick smeared?
No, it's beautiful. I can hold your bag for you.
You can see the Capitol from here.
Oh, yeah?
It's beautiful, right?
It is beautiful. Not trying to be funny, but it's beautiful inside, too.
Okay, let's go, honey.
All right. I'm a little bit nervous.
Me too. Can't believe after all these years I still get nervous.
No matter what happens, just know I appreciate everything that you've done so much. So much. It's showtime.
I like that you cried.
Yeah, I was tearing up. I mean, I really was like crying when she said, I'm gonna give you probation. I was like, oh my God.
You were crying before that.
Yeah, a little bit before, but that's when it really, like, I was like.
Now, do you know who was lawfully elected?
Joe Biden.
And was it a stolen election?
No.
The Select Committee to investigate the January 6th attack on the United States Capitol will be in order.
You will see evidence of what motivated this violence. including directly from those who participated in this attack.
Hi, Miss Howell.
Hi, Ms. Howell. How are you?
Hi.
This is a transcribed interview of Ms. Annie Howell conducted by the House Select Committee to investigate the January 6th attack.
I talked to Heather. I said, can I talk to the government, please? Because I might have information.
What made you believe that the election had been stolen?
You hear a lie 100 times, you're going to start to believe it.
What led to that change?
Learning how to think for myself and determine what was real and what was not based on facts.
Are you remorseful here today?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's one of the biggest regrets of my life.
When people saw my cooperation with, like, the January 6th committee, people on the right looked at me as a traitor, while people on the left still looked at me as an insurrectionist. I just want to be Annie. You know? I just want to be Annie.
They put me on the front page of the paper. I was above the war in Ukraine. My life is ruined here.
Listen, I don't care what they say in the newspaper, Annie.
Right. I shouldn't have read it, but, you know.
Yeah. No, it's difficult not to. The government's sentencing memo is asking for 60 days incarceration. Do you know how many of my clients received a period of incarceration?
How many?
None. All the work you've done since January 6th says something to the judge. I want you to bring yourself back to calm.
Just want to hold my baby boy, that's all.
This will pass. I want to show this to the judge.
This is criminal matter 21-217, United States of America versus Annie Howell.
I'm sorry. I wish I was up there to give you a hug. I don't understand why they've upped the ante on everybody. I don't know what they're thinking. Before one of my clients goes to jail, before one of them has their liberty taken away from them, I want to see the bastards who organized this. I want them incarcerated.
Insurrection, insurrection, insurrection. That's what all we hear.
The hostages, and that's what they are, is hostages.
The crap and the lies and the violence that has been permitted to be preached has brought us to this point.
Donald Trump's support among Republicans has only strengthened, and that his rewriting of the history of January 6th has taken hold.
If they're not held accountable, we're going to see January 6th again and again.
Oh, wow. I got a large file. Oh, boy. Is this me? Oh, yo, Dad, that's me. Hey! Yo, hey, shout out to your boy. Ching. Damn. Make no mistake about it. The election was stolen, but that wasn't appropriate, what happened on J6th.
It's MAGA forever. Let's go!
Let's get into this, y'all. We have Heather. This is Liberty Dragon's lawyer, live and direct, y'all. Are you a Trump supporter?
I support him going to jail for what he's done. Yep, I do. I absolutely, and I think he has a right to an attorney. On January 6th, the people who lived in Washington, D.C. were scared to death. Jack was not one of the bad actors, but there were plenty of people walking around with bats and MAGA hats.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yes.
I never seen this. I heard about the despicable racist BLM and Antifa. I've seen them beat people up. I've never seen. Hold on, Heather. I've never seen an awesome Christian patriot beating anybody up in the street. Real quick, we got Chrissy, my producer's on the line. What do you think about the interview so far? How's it going?
I would be more worried about the BLM and Antifa that's burning down cities.
You know, this conversation is not educational. It's just...
Absolutely. Agreed.
It's entertainment, and that's fine.
It's free speech, and I do as I damn well please, lady. Are you an attorney that believes in the Constitution?
Hey, yo, she did a good job for me, Christy. You know, she rep hard for your boy. Even though my lawyer may disagree with me, you know, politically, she, you know, showed me like a genuine love. You know, I got a lot of love for Heather, so y'all show a little bit of respect.
He's a patriot. She does not like Trump, right? Yet she represented Liberty Dragon.
Yeah, some of them were brutal. That's why I had to say something.
Yeah, I don't care. Thank you for standing up for me.
Yeah, of course. You know, I'm no L man, so, you know, I appreciate you for coming on, you know.
Pay that restitution, son.
Oh, okay, I bet I'm gonna get on it. I just got a brand new job, too.
Set yourself up a retirement account, a savings account, and a restitution account.
All right, all right.
I think he still thinks it's a game. I wish he had changed his opinion, accepted new ideas, but only he can do that. I had kind of hoped when I went to law school that I would be able to make meaningful change, but you can't. And maybe the Torah says if you save one life, you've saved the world. But you can only make change one life at a time. So there's a lot of work to be done.
I'm not going to say I wish it never happened to me, because I'm a better person today than I was on January 6th. Life sucks right now, but it can be turned into a positive thing in the long run.
Annie feels very betrayed by Trump and the Trump people. She was ready to change and grow, and she did.
You see me? Hear me?
Are you in the library?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good place. I still have a lot of January 6 cases. Some of the people that they're arresting were inside for 1 minute.
That was me.
Were you only inside 1 minute?
Yes.
Well, you got in trouble because of all the texts that you...
I know.
So you're done?
I'm done. It was not fun, Heather.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, it's, I mean, it's taught me a lot of things I think that I needed to learn. It taught me patience and it taught me humility. I also took up reading. I read The Personal Librarian. I forget, I think that's what it's called.
Oh, my sister just gave that to me.
J.P. Morgan's Librarian. Yeah. It's all about racism, and she had to hide being a colored woman. Right now. I just read it in jail in a day.
Really?
Yeah. There's one counselor for the entire jail. for the entire jail.
How many people are in there?
1,100.
Are you going to become an advocate for the people who are incarcerated?
Honestly, I'm compelled to. Why are they not being given amenities such as GED programs or work release?
You're so smart.
Thank you.
Even if you only have a little bit of time, you should go back to school. Work on yourself right now and then on your son, because that's the only thing that matters.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, can I say Ohio? Ohio. These are all my work boxes, and junk boxes, junk boxes, junk boxes. I had all these letters.
Oh my God. This is a lot.
This is Oregon. I read about you in the Post. I've gotten letters from my clients. I'm doing my reading, and the word that keeps repeating in my head, humanity. I need to see people's humanity better than I have. The government needs to reach out to people and make them feel like they are part of this country and what it means to be a responsible citizen. You like my fuck Trump? If they are individuals who want to come back to tear down our government, and should there be, God forbid, another day like January 6th, then hit them with water cannons. And as they run, arrest every goddamn one of them, because they have done something wrong. They're the ones who haven't learned. But our people in Congress, they better learn. Hi. Here. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. This imbecilic thing, look, a blind person can be badly injured over this stupid thing. I have to call these people and tell them where their bike is.
I appreciate it.
You know what a nudnik is? It's somebody who bothers everybody to get things done.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, well, it's necessary because people are very badly behaved, right?
Yeah, that's right.
No, just get the bike. Thank you. Bye. They said they've activated the GPS and they'll come.
Oh, good.
Always be an activist.
That's right. Yeah.
Trying to find truth, left, right, the red and the blue. Something connects me to